I have made an advanced Python-based keylogger. First, it will record the output of the full keyboard, and it also records the content of the paste action. Secondly, it also takes screenshots every time the user switches between windows. After a certain amount of information has been collected, all information is packaged and sent to a specified email address. This logger disguises itself as a snake game. When the user clicks on it, it starts the game. But when the game is over, it will secretly copy itself to the system disk and start working. It also adds itself to the Windows startup so that it can follow the boot of the system, to avoid it being found by Windows Security Center. I also converted the program to C language to encrypt it. In other words, I added a shell to the program. I tested that it can hide perfectly in my system without being detected. Next, let's take a look at the live demo. This is our program. First, double-click it and then it shows the snake game for the user to play. After the game is finished, you can see that the program is copied to the system folder above. Now let's log into the email address where we received the message. First, copy the email address and then enter the password. Next, let's type in something random and wait for a while. Got it. Let's download it. Tap on the log file and the picture in the pic folder. You can see the time and window details, and the corresponding screenshot ID. Under the window of the Google login page, we can see the record of the email address we just copied. Then there is the password we entered, HackerNB123. We can try to delete the backup program. It shows that it is running. Let's go to Task Manager and see if it is indeed on. You can also find our malicious program is now in the system startup list. Before doing this project, I never thought I would write my own keylogger or Trojan horse one day. I really learned a lot about security engineering and the underlying operating system. In the process of writing my program, I encountered several difficulties. The first was how to hook the program to the keyboard and listen to the input. The second was how to package the message and send it to the mail, and how to add the program to the system boot. So in the process of overcoming these difficulties, I learned to use the pyhook module to listen, and how to call Win32 API to access the OS, and how to set your mailbox to allow low security programs to access it. In the first few versions, whenever I compiled my program into an executable, Windows Security Center immediately identified it as dangerous and deleted it. So it took me a long time to study and learn how to add shells to programs. I also learned that shelling not only prevents detection by security software, but also speeds up the program through the C language, which is really cool.